Parts of southwestern Ontario are getting a cold blanket of the fluffy white stuff as strong snow squalls come off Lake Huron. Environment Canada has issued snow squall watches for areas including London, Parkhill, most of Middlesex County, north to Goderich and south to Watford and eastern Lambton County. The snow squall watch will likely be upgraded to a warning this afternoon, highlighting the increased threat of a snow squall activity tonight and tomorrow, says Peter Kimball, warning preparedness meteorologist with Environment Canada. Forecasters predict that another 25 centimeters of snow will fall in London, Ontario, across the day Wednesday, doubling the amount already on the ground from an overnight dump. City snowplow operators have been working since Tuesday when snowfall began and are having a hard time keeping up. Residential streets likely won't get plowed until Wednesday evening at the earliest, said City Roads manager Joel Gillard. It's going to be a tough commute for people today, and it's going to be a long process for our team to get things cleaned up, he said. We have an abundance of equipment out there, trying to make things passable for people. The hazardous conditions forced Western University to cancel morning classes, and school buses within the City of London and in Middlesex County were also cancelled. Some schools north of the city were closed completely, with a full list at the bottom of this story. There are varied amounts of snow in different parts of the city. It's very localized with higher amounts depending on where exactly you find yourself, said Environment Canada meteorologist Steve Flisfeeder. Right now, we have very cold air, and when the temperatures are that cold it really changes how the liquid in the atmosphere changes into snow, and that alters the fluffiness of what is falling. A snow squall warning will remain at least until early afternoon, as well as flurries throughout the day. Temperatures will go up as the week goes on, with a chance of flurries every day until the weekend, Flisfeeder said. A low-pressure system will make its way into the area on Friday evening, with more snow to add to what we get Wednesday. Provincial police in Middlesex County and the nearby region are advising drivers of hazardous conditions on area highways and county roads. The OPP did respond to several collisions early Wednesday, but Middlesex OPP Constable Jeff Hare said drivers seem to have gotten into the groove of winter driving. The first big snowfall of the season on December 5th saw Highway 401 closed and hundreds of people were stranded in their vehicles for hours. We didn't see nearly as many collisions as anticipated, which is a great thing, Hare said. It always seems that for the first big snowfall, people are unprepared and we have to change our mindset from summer to winter driving. Now that we're into it, it does appear people are getting used to it. Hare also said the collisions that police responded to Wednesday were, thankfully, not that bad. Still, we will continue to say the same message. Drive according to weather and road conditions, drive within your ability. It's always safest to stay behind plows and salters, so don't pass them. Let's all get home as safe as we can, Hare said. Hare also asked drivers to avoid leaving their vehicles if they end up in a ditch or against the center median of a highway. He said some drivers abandon their locked vehicles after crashing, in some instances leaving them on the roadway, which is hazardous. It's important for us to know where you are and make sure that there's no injuries. And if you do go in the ditch, give us a call, Hare said. We have a non-emergent number, 1-888-310-1122, or you can always call 911 if you're injured or anything like that. School buses in all of London, Middlesex County, and the Red Zone were cancelled Wednesday. Most schools remained open. School buses in Elgin and Oxford counties were still running. Western University says all morning, afternoon, and evening classes have been cancelled or moved online because of conditions on campus. While the university remains open, Weldon Library and the Recreation Center will close at 9 p.m. Some parts of the city got up to 25 centimeters of snow, particularly the southwest and northwest, Environment Canada said. That amount could double by this evening, meteorologists said. Storm systems that led to snow squall warnings for London and other areas on Tuesday and Wednesday are expected to die down, but we'll still see some snow on Thursday. Environment and Climate Change Canada says the Ottawa area is expected to see around 2 centimeters throughout the day, while the London area could see more squalls into the morning. By afternoon, areas under the snow squall warning could be at risk of freezing drizzle. But conditions will be more favorable around the Greater Toronto area with a mix of sun and cloud. In Mississauga, Environment Canada says the daytime high will be around -4 Celsius, but will feel more like -16 Celsius with the wind chill in the morning and -8 Celsius in the afternoon. Winds will blow around 20 kilometers per hour, gusting up to around 40 kilometers per hour, and overnight we'll see a low of around -7 Celsius, and that will feel like -14 Celsius with the wind chill. Some parts of the province could feel as low as -30 Celsius with a risk of frostbite during the day in Deep River, Peterborough County, Algonquin Park, Haliburton, Parry Sound, Bracebridge, among other areas.
Good luck.